Hi, this is Tara Greene. I'm going to do something a little different, do a quick video here about the upcoming month of March 2015, which will probably go down in the history books as one of the most intense months for awakening, for opening the crown chakra, for a lot of chaos also. Now, there's a Mercury sextile Uranus energy as we're going into March the 1st. Mercury is opposing Jupiter in Leo, so that's good, very positive, yes, and March the 1st does come in like a lion with the moon in Leo. Now, I'm going to have to go through this very briefly for all of you Aries, for fire signs. Mark down March the 4th when Venus trines Jupiter, still retrograde in Leo. Grand fire trines are always very nice. This is extremely positive. Venus rules money, luck. Jupiter is like really optimistic, so good fun day. Be careful not to overdo it, but do buy a lottery ticket. I don't usually say that. Now, very chaotic in the love department is Venus conjuncts Uranus. I'm not going to say anything, okay? Venus conjunct Uranus, women, freedom on the forefronts of the battle, women's rights, very, very important. Also, the markets can go crazy. It's also a grand cardinal cross, Venus square Pluto that day. So a repeat of what we went through last year. You know, March is the last of the 7 exact cardinal squares, but it certainly isn't going to be over. I believe that this is really going to be the trigger point, but hold on there. Now, the big full moon on March the 5th is on the Jewish holiday of Purim. It's right at the middle degree of Virgo, and the moon will quincunx or inconjunct a whole bunch of planets like Jupiter, Mars, and Venus, indicating that, you know, the right hand doesn't know what the left hand is doing. So, you know, Virgo rules health, so there could be a lot of health issues coming up. Viruses, you know, the people, the moon represents the people. Rebellion, there's a moon Pluto trine. It's pretty chaotic. There's still that fire trine going on. And we are also approaching the most intense time of Saturn square Neptune. It's not quite exact yet. That won't happen till November. But the gap between your dreams and reality is really what's showing up right now. So it should be pretty optimistic, though. I mean, Saturn and Sag, it's good humor. It's the teacher. It's higher law. It's truth-telling, transparency. All of that's really important. But for some people, it can be feeling like, oh my God, what am I really doing? Now, on the 9th, Mars trines Jupiter, also another good luck day, very optimistic. Could be trigger happy, though. I mean, Jupiter's often too much of a good thing. Could be volcanic explosions, terrorist attacks, stuff like that. Sometimes trines are not always so good. Let's see. The moon will trine Neptune on the 10th. Could be a little bit foggy there. On the 11th, Mars. Again, we're having another grand cardinal crossed with Mars conjunct Uranus square Pluto. Now that one is quite dangerous because anytime we're dealing with Mars and Pluto, you know, it's again terrorist attacks, volcanic explosions, chaos, unexpected, everything. So Mercury enters Pisces the next day on the 12th, which will take the communications down a notch into the spiritual, into the emotions. Saturn goes retrograde on the 14th, which will take us back into Scorpio territory, but not till the summer. So we're going to have to all finish up all the work that we haven't finished over the last 2.5 years, and you better do it now, all your deep shadow work from mid-June to mid-September, because that'll be it for another 29 years. The Uranus Pluto square, of course, on the 16th, the 17th, the last one, opens your crown chakra. So for some people, I always visualize this as a big atomic bomb explosion. If you're ready, if you're aware, you can call in the highest and most unimaginable master teacher energies. So both those planets are moving direct this time. For the last 6 squares, they were not. One or the other was moving retrograde, so now it's full speed ahead. Beam me up, Scotty. We're going into brand new territory. So it's not over. It's definitely not over. I believe that this is really the kickoff. That was just the prep. Some people believe we have another 13 chakras. So we're just getting into the act here. So Venus will enter Taurus again to make it much more sensual on the 17th, St. Patrick's Day. Slow it down a little bit. Mercury also changes signs in there. We mentioned that one already. Okay, now the big, March the 20th, the equinox, which is also International Astrology Day, a total solar eclipse at the last of the last degree of Pisces. This indicates a complete closing and ending of a major cycle. You know, these eclipses go in long-term cycles, at least every 19 years. God, and then I think we're just going to be having to pant and breathe and sort of catch a grip. Mercury will enter Aries right at the end of the month as well. Mars enters Taurus. So things are moving very fast, folks. Just keep breathing. I love you. Bye.